So let me go ahead and pull up that footage for you guys. And let me see. So here we go. So I am out here on Lake Lanier, and I only went out there for maybe 2 or 3 hours or so, and just wanted to see, were those fish going to be shallow? Were they going to be deep? But let's go ahead and just take a look at it. I may talk a little bit in the video, but I'll kind of talk over it a little bit too. So right now, as you guys can see, it is windy, blowing back into this cove, and I'm using my 360. And if you guys could do me a favor, just let me know if you can still hear me okay. I know that wind is kind of loud, but let me know. Just give me a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me.
Let's see.
All right. Oh, and I was trying to
be about a 3 or something like that. No, not gonna. All right, y'all want me to flip it? Here we go. I
was gonna try to flip this one, guys.
I can't flip this one. Can't flip it, guys. Can't flip it.
Now, I don't know if you guys saw, but on one of my previous videos, when I tried to flip a fish that was over 3 pounds, snapped my pole right in half.
Oh, look at the stomach on that right there. All right, that's how you do it. Wanted to come out here real quick, guys. Coming shallow for today. I was able to find those fish out there deep offshore on some brush piles, kind of roaming around right now. But this is the caliber of fish that you can get out here if you come out here and you come to the right spots. All right, let me go ahead and get a weight on this one and see if we can catch another one.
All right, so let me just pause that real quick. All right, so basically what I had done is I went out and just scanned offshore first just to see if I could find those fish. There were some areas that were completely naked, guys. I would find some areas that would generally hold some fish. I would find some good cover and things like that fish should be holding on. Nothing there. Then I would look 1 or 2 more spots, and then I found those fish. They were out there trying to hide. But you know they can't hide from that Humminbird system. They can't hide from MoneyBass, guys. So I went out there, found those fish. I didn't fish the ones that I found first. I went ahead and decided to run shallow because I wanted to see if I could locate the fish out deep and shallow, and then which ones I could get to bite. So what you just saw was me going shallow after I had located the fish out deep. And then after I caught that one that was a little over 3 pounds, maybe it been like 3.5 pounds or so, which is a decent tournament fish. So I found that one, caught that one, and now I'm heading back out offshore. So that is what the footage is that you're about to see now. So this is me back offshore now.
Woo. There we go. All right, there we go, guys. They out here biting. It's a little slow, but if you get out here, find those fish. I'll show you what I'm looking at on my electronics in just a second, guys. But just wanted to get out here for a few hours, bring some footage to you just to let you know how the fish are doing out here on the water. It ended up being a nice day out here. The water temp is sitting around that 60-degree range, 57 to 60-degree range. The fish are kind of active. I'm seeing those fish down there. Getting them to bite is the trick of the day. But hey, out here having some fun. There you go, guys. Finishing up a good day out here on the lake. Went shallow and went offshore. Just wanted to see if I could find the fish and get those fish to bite today. Looks like it's time to head in, but before I head back, let's go ahead and hop behind the wheel and I will show you guys what I was looking at out here offshore today, guys. All right, now look at that one. That is a nice, healthy fish. All right, let's take a look at what I am looking at out here, guys. Just finishing up the day, but just wanted to get some quick footage in here to show you guys how I'm out here catching these fish offshore.
You see the water temp is about 58 degrees, heading in to the shallow water where I caught one of the fish for today. That water temp there is actually sitting around the same. So anywhere from 56 to that 60 degree range. And just out here on this live system, as you can see, I'm sitting right in a ditch right now. And just kind of panning left and right. There is some cover right there. So I don't know if that's a brush pile or some type of tree. Looks like it may be more of a brush pile down there. And on the 360, you can kind of see it. The boat's moving around, but it's sitting right there on that 360. I do use my 360 when I'm fishing out here offshore also. But let me just go ahead and move around a little bit. You see all the interference on there. That kind of comes up whenever I move my trolling motor real fast, because as you guys know, I use that persistence mode, and that is what that purple haze is on the screen. But other than that, you know, I got things set up pretty clear enough for me to be able to see it. But there is some clutter out here today. There's a lot of leaves and things like that on the lake. And hold on just a second, just want to head right back over to that ditch real quick so I can show it to you. Just get things spun back around real quick. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, here we go. I think it's right here behind me. All right, just let me let that persistence mode settle down a little bit. Whenever I kick that trolling motor around pretty fast, that's when it you know, will show that it kind of looks like interference, but it's not. It's just more so that persistence mode. But you can see all of the trash and stuff in the water right there. So that's what that is, guys. There's leaves and things out here. Yeah, let me just show you the water so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. You see that kind of like some trash, small leaves, things like that in the water, and the system does pick that up, so you can see that right across the top of the water right there. All right, and let me just get back to that ditch real quick. Just seeing if I passed it up already. All right, there's another brush pile or something right there, guys, and you can see those fish on it, and there are some fish directly below the boat. So that is out here offshore. So like I said, those fish are out here. They're moving around offshore. They're still kind of finicky, but I am able to get those fish to bite. Just something to keep in mind, because I know you guys know for the past few months the bite has been tough out here, unless you kind of, you know, get on a pretty good pattern that may hold up for a day or two. And as you guys see, we are growing, and we are growing fast. We passed 5,000 subscribers last week. Now we're over 5,100. So we're moving, we're growing, we're making some things happen. So really, really appreciate that. Anybody that wants to support the channel, you can take a look at the join button right below the video link. Just click on that. It'll give you some information about joining the channel, how to become a member, and just some special perks that you get whenever we are doing the live streams, and as sponsors and things like that can begin to come to the channel. I'll kind of, you know, try to do some things for the members of the channel, and also want to give a shout out to the Patreon members. We had a new member of the Patreon. Let me give a quick shout out to, let's see, who was it? Robert Welch. Am I pronouncing that right? Welsh. All right, there we go. Really, really appreciate that. So yeah, so the Patreon is growing, guys, and we have members that are continually growing. So you guys are really, really supporting the channel. I really do hope that you are getting some value out of the information that I'm presenting each week. Just trying to do a little something different, and just kind of add some, you know, some flavor to it, add a little spice to it, so we can have some fun with it whenever we're not on the water, guys.